Got a string that sings for me. From the wood it calls my name, like a whisper through the trees. Hands remember what they feel, stories carved in every note. This ain't ancient, this is real, a voice the world forgot I wrote. Can you hear it echoing still, winding through the night so still? Not a cry, not a scream, just a rhythm in between. My heart plays what time can't keep. My heart plays what time can't kill. Chase stars in neon skies. I find light in silent things, like the hush before the storm, or the touch that silence brings. I don't need a louder world, I just need this sacred sound. Let the beats be slow but strong, let the soul stay homeward bound. Can you hear it echoing still, winding through the night so still? Not a cry, not a scream, just a rhythm in between. My heart plays what time can't treat. My heart plays what time can't kill. Let the taiko breathe like thunder, let the strings cut like rain. Let the shy girl heart she wander through my joy and pain. Can you hear it echoing still, soft but never weakened wills? Not a war, not a fight, just the truth wrapped in light. My voice plays what time can't kill. My heart plays what time can't kill. The air is still, but I can hear a string beneath the silence clear, like thoughts I never meant to say. It hums and slowly fades away. Your name remains where words don't go, etched in sounds too soft to show. The shames and cries, not loud but true, a song too deep to sing for you. The world keeps rushing past, lost, but I stay here. Each tiger beat a silent tear. There's a thread inside the quiet that only hearts can understand, where shakuhachi winds through memory like fingers through the sand. It pulls me back, not with force, but with a whisper, with the chorus of all we said without a word. A song we lost, but always heard. The night don't need a melody to speak of all you meant to me. A tiger pulse beneath my chest, still counting beats I can't suppress. Your voice is gone, but something stays, like incense smoke that never fades. There's a thread inside the quiet that only hearts can understand, where shakuhachi winds through memory like fingers through the sand. It pulls me back, not with force, but with a whisper, with the chorus of all we said without a word. A song we lost, but always heard. If I listen through the hush, if I wait between the noise, I can hear you in the still, in the echo of our voice. There's a thread inside the quiet, it's not broken, just unseen. Shamisen and moonlight calling, taiko through a dream. The past is not the past at all, it breathes in every note I fall. We are stitched in soundless lines, still tangled, you and I. The thread is there, I only have to hear. A breath between the leaves, where shadows curl like smoke. No words, no light, just time unfolding slow. I walk alone through midnight hush, petals falling without a sound. The stones remember every step, the stillness echoes all around. The wind forgets my name, but the moon still knows my face. The strings I pluck are stories left in an untouched place, in the garden where no voices stay, only silence learns to play. Every note is soft but real, like a scar I choose to feel in the midnight garden and remain wrapped in soundless rain. Shakuhachi calls the hidden stars, flickers faint in bamboo shade. Taiko pulses slow and far, like the pulse my soul once made. just a space where thoughts can breathe. Let the quiet carry me to what I cannot leave. In the garden where no voices stay, only silence learns to play. Every note is soft but real, like a scar I choose to feel. In the midnight garden I remain, wrapped in soundless rain. I am not forgotten, just unseen. Stillness is a language soft between. In the garden I don't need to speak, even silence grows unique. Every breath a hidden flame, every hush a whispered name. In the midnight garden I remain, whole again in rain. Not gone, just here, where silence sings. I have whispered, I have cried, I have sung beneath the sky. Now I kneel without a word, let the wind take what it heard. My hands no longer need to fold, my breath has softened, grown less bold. The songs I held like sacred thread are now the stars above my head. No chant remains, no verse to bind, only silence redefined. I've prayed for you, I've prayed for me, now I let it simply be. It doesn't mean I don't still care, but love can float without a prayer. Let the prayer go, let it rise, unseen beyond the morning skies. What was held can now be free. What was asked no longer needs to be. I do not need to speak to show. So now I let the prayer go. The breath around me fades away, the pulse within no longer stays. The robe I wore dissolves in light, and still my heart feels just as right. I am not empty, just released, a space where quiet becomes peace. If no one sings, if no one knows, still the river somehow flows. And if the gods are still above, they'll find me in this quiet love. Let the prayer go, let it rise, unseen beyond the morning skies. What was held can now be free. What was asked no longer needs to prayer is flame, then ash remains. But ash can heal what fire strained. I give the sky what once was vow, and breathe like wind just here, just now. Let the prayer go soft and slow. Let the silence start to grow. You'll hear my song in falling rain, in shadows soft, in loss and gain. But if you ask me where I'll go, just say she let the prayer go. And stay. The wind forgets to sing, the soil no longer breathes, but still I'm kneel, still I sing, for every root, for every seed. You once held rain like memory. Your rivers ran like veins in me, but now the leaves hang still and dry. The mountains low, the sky too high. I step where fire took its claim, where ash remembers every name. I offer silence wrapped in tone, a prayer for earth to call it home. I place my voice into the dust, with faith, not fear, with sacred trust. Let melody reach where hands cannot. Let song restore what time forgot. Earth, breathe again, open wide. Let sorrow leave, let roots decide. My voice is small, but still it stays. In broken ground I plant my praise. You don't need to rise or bloom, just let your heartbeat fill the room. Beneath the stone a spark remains, a whisper sleeping under rains. And I believe in soft returns, in life that grows through what it learns. The shackle hot, she rides the wind, a lullaby for what had sinned. Not blame, not rage, just gentle grace, a quiet love for every place. I sing to trees that have no leaves, to winds that hide in silent heaves. If you remember how to feel, then even wounds can start to heal. Earth, breathe open wide. Let tear knows where it falls. Not every ache remembers walls, but still the weight is real and near. So I sing for what we fear. It wasn't grief, it wasn't shame, just something lost with no one to name. Like wind that left without a trace, a silence folded into space. You sat with eyes too tired to weep, a pain too soft, too slow, too deep. I felt it too, though none could see, a heaviness inside of me. So here's a tone with no demand, just stare that understands. For what has no name I offer sound. For what can't be found I circle round. No meaning sharp, no story clear, just a place where you feel near. You don't need a reason, don't need proof. This prayer was made to hold your truth. Some wounds don't speak, they breathe instead, like colors fading in your head. But when the shock Hachi cries that line, I know your silence speaks with mine. The drum beneath the heartbeat slow that says you're seen without a show. No tempo raised, no hymn to learn, just breathe that aches to be returned. So if you hear but cannot say, let this voice just light your way. For what has no name I offer sound. For what can't be found I circle round. No meaning sharp, no story clear, just a place where you feel near. You don't need a reason, don't need proof. This prayer was made to hold your truth. I do not ask you to explain, you owe no shape to quiet pain. I only sing so you might rest in knowing even unnamed hurt is blessed. For what has no name I stay with you, through dusk, through void, through shades of blue. You are not lost, just undefined, a soul unspoken, still alive. And if this song becomes your breath, then let it echo past regret. No names still hurt. I see flickers through the paper, theories I've never been in, a breathless ash awaiting. The lines see flickers through the paper thin. Where do I end? Where do we has sound. Not every truth needs breath. I light no fire, I raise no cry, but I am here, and that is why. Some days the silence holds me tight, too deep to speak, too soft for light. But even in this stillest space, my soul extends, my heart gives grace. No poem, no chant, no sacred line, just being here, and that's divine. A quiet voice the world won't hear, but I am presence, I am near. No gesture big, no language bold, just warmth that doesn't need to hold. Even when I say nothing, my spirit sings, my heart still hums. A breath becomes a holy thread, a pause where old wounds go to bed. No chorus loud, no claim to fame, still every silence speaks your name. The wind does not explain its route, the moon reflects without a shout. So why should I define my prayer when just my being's already there? The shakuhachi fades like mist, a kiss the night has never missed. No need to answer, speak or prove, my stillness is my way to move. So let the world be fast and bright, I'll anchor love in softer light. Even when I say nothing, my spirit sings, my heart still hums. A breath becomes a holy thread, a pause where old wounds go to bed. No chorus loud, no claim to fame, still every silence speaks your name. If prayer is just attention pure, then I have worship still and sure. No altar needed, rope or flame, just soul and time and love the same. Even when I say nothing, the world still shifts, the shadows run. And if I'm gone, this hush remains, a field where healing softly rains. So should you wonder where I've been, just close your eyes, I'm there again. Even in silence I remain. I lit the fire to stay alive, but now I fear what it became. So here I kneel without a name and whisper, forgive. There was a time I burned too bright, turned pain to ash just to survive. I built a temple out of rage and sang my prayers from a cage. My voice was smoke, my breath was war, but but now I don't want it anymore. I want the silence to be kind, to meet the blaze I left behind. Not to forget, not to erase, but to love even the worst of days. Forgive the flame, forgive the heat, the part of me I used to be. I am not proud, I am not pure, but still I sing, still I endure. This is not for heaven's name, this is for the girl I blame. The ground is soft, the night is slow, and still the ember starts to glow. A drum beneath the wind above. The prayer I send is one of love. 𝙥𝙡𝙖𝙮𝙮, she sighs, not to condemn, but to remember what I am. The rhythm doesn't ask for proof, just gives me space to hold my truth. I bow not low, but honest now. No crown, no robe, just here somehow. Forgive the flame, forgive the heat, the part of me I used to be. I am not proud, I am not pure, but still I sing, still I endure. This is not for heaven's name, this is for the girl I blame. If every wound becomes a scar, then every scar can still be art. And even fire, once it's known, can warm the place I stand alone. Forgive the flame and let it burn, let it teach, let it return. Not as shame, not as regret, but as the part I won't forget. I offer fire with open hands and trust that I can understand. And if the light still carries pain, then let it shine. You stopped where I kept going, left your story half unfolding. Though I cried until it burned, somehow I took the step you turned. There are days I feel your breath, in moments pulled too close to death. Not as ghost or gentle signs, but in the weight I call still mine. I'll wear your silence like a shawl, soft and warm but full of fall. You didn't choose to disappear, but I am here, I'm still here. So every breath I take today, I carry what you couldn't say. I live because you can't. I sing though you went silent. I wake for both our eyes and hold the tears you left behind. No halo here, no sacred chant, just love, and that's enough to stand. The 𝙥𝙡𝙖𝙮𝙮, pulls my chest like memories I can't suppress. The rhythm hums a lullaby to what I lost, to reasons why I like just love, and that's enough to stay. If love survives, then so do I, and every sunset is goodbye, but also hello in disguise to what we had and still reside. I live because you can't, but not in pain, not just by chance. I breathe you into every breeze and feel you echo in the trees. So when they ask me who I am, I'll say the one who still began. For you, you were there, I know, but no one heard you when you spoke. Now the wind holds what you meant, so I sing where silence went. You had no stage, you had no pen. Your story died inside your skin. A glance, a bruise, a quiet plea that only shadows seem to see. They told you hush, they turned their face, erased you with a subtle grace. But even if the world forgot, your truth is fire I have not. So let this prayer become your name. Let melody undo the shame. This is my voice for the voiceless, a song for hearts that time repress. Not loud, not sharp, but real and clear, to carve your echo into here. You weren't wrong, you weren't weak, you just had no room to speak. I've seen the silence build a wall where no one hears, no one will fall. But cracks remember what they hold, and music slips through every fold. You're not a whisper in the past, you're the note that wouldn't crash. So I hold you in this tone and lift you where you stood alone. No justice now, no perfect end, but still I sing, still I defend. This is my voice for the voiceless, a song for hearts that time repress. Not loud, not sharp, but real and clear, to carve your echo into here. You weren't wrong, you weren't weak, you just had no room to speak. I kneel not as a saint or sage, but as a sister to your cage. And if my breath can shape a bell, I'll ring the words you couldn't tell. This is my voice for the voiceless. Let every hush now turn relentless, not for glory, not for gain, but to unquiet pain. And when this prayer fades into rain, know your silence was not in vain. I heard you and I remain. There's a place behind the sky where your name still makes me cry. Not from pain, not I dream in fragments, shadows wide, a hand I held in another life. I can't recall the face, the date, but my heart still resonates. I've loved you through forgotten years, through silent prayers and vanished tears. And if we're dust or wind or rain, we'll find that sacred gate again. I don't need to know the when, only that we'll start again. Where we begin again, soft and slow, where every path we lost will go. No need for maps, no need for names, just the rhythm of returning flame. You were mine in worlds before. You'll be mine when stars restore. You may walk another face, another voice, another place, but I will feel you in the tone of chords that only we have known. Through lifetimes blurred by time's disguise, I'll see you in the gentlest eyes. And even if we miss the signs, the melody will realign. I won't chase or hold you still, just follow love where love will fill. Where we begin again, soft and slow, where every path we lost will go. No need for maps, no need for names, just the rhythm of returning flame. You were mine in worlds before. You'll be mine when stars restore. No ending, just another breath, a quiet pause, not quiet death. And every time the cycle spins, it sings of where it all begins. Where we begin again with no goodbye, just another chance to try. Through soundless years, through unseen light, our love will echo back to light. I'll wait not here, but in the when, where we begin again. I'll know you even then. A flame, a thread, the smoke won't rise, but still I bow. Your name is written where I never said it, in the spaces of my chest where the quiet never rested. Shamisen ticks like prayer beads, each drum a breath I plead. Not loud, not bright, but sacred and always mine. I call without call and I hope without need. The silence holds your echo even if you never hear me. This is my offering, not a cry, not a song, just the hush between the notes where I've held you all along. Oh, you don't have to sounds like quiet thunder from deep beneath the shrine. I dance not with movement, but with memories in time. 𝙥𝙡𝙖𝙮 rises, then falls away, like the breath I couldn't say. And even if it fades, it leaves a warmth where it stayed. I light no candle, but this melody glows like footsteps in a forest only I ever chose. This in my offering, not a cry, not a song, just the hush between the notes where I've held you all along, all along. You don't have to answer, you don't have to see, but if wind can carry longing, then maybe you'll find me. Not every prayer needs a God, not every goodbye needs a word. Some love is meant to remain unreturned but undisturbed. This is my offering, laid in shadows soft and slow, with shamisen and silence and the things I'll never show. Ooh, no answer, no return, but still I let it be. A whisper in the dark, a vow between the reeds. Oh, and if you never hear it, still I sing. You stand where waters sleep, half in silence, half in breath. I see you there, beyond the shore, not gone, not here. You linger where the voices fade, between the dusk and light of day. No name, no time, just what remains. A soul unsure, a heart unclaimed. I cannot reach you with my hand, but I can sing across the sand. A light not bright but clear and slow, to show you where the channel go. I sing not loud but I sing true, with every note I carry you, not to pull or bind or plead, but to give you all you need. Follow the light across the river where peace is soft and fear is dimmer. No flames, no gates, just open air, a bridge of song to take you there. You are not lost, just on your way, and I will guide and step away. You stand where waters sleep, half in silence, half in breath. I see you there, beyond the shore, not done. The wind forgets the path you took, but sound remembers every look. The strings recall your quiet grace, a shadow slow, a vanished face. I leave no stone, I build no shrine, just melody to cross the line. And when you choose the stream to pass, know you are never less than vast. No need for answers, just release. The music holds your right to peace. Not all who leave are truly gone, some walk in rhythm ever on. Follow the light across the river where peace is soft and fear is dimmer. No flames, no gates, just open air, a bridge of song to take you there. You are not lost, just on your way, and I will guide and step away. This is not the end nor birth, just one more turning of the earth. And if you hear my final tone, you